Hello, hi to everyone. Namaskar to all the viewers of this channel and my dear students. See, in this particular video, I'm going to take the extra problems on depreciation, a small, silly problems. Sometimes chances are there that you may get this kind of questions, maybe for 4 or 5 marks. Okay, my dear students, shall we move on to the extra problems on depreciation? See what happened in this particular session. Amazing group had a property, plant and equipment called PP&E with the book value of 35 lakhs. What is the book value of the property, plant and equipment? See, let me write it. Book value of property, plant and equipment. How much book value? It is 35 lakhs. Fine. Okay, then the balance of revaluation account surplus is 3 lakh और revaluation account में कितना है surplus कितना है 3 lakhs है. You know revaluation account, right? This revaluation account used to prepare in case of admission, retirement and death. कितना है revaluation account में surplus 3 लाख है. Fine. Then बाद में क्या हुआ देखिए ना. A part of the practice revaluing the assets yearly basis. Another evaluation carried on December 19. Evaluate the impact of revaluation. If the fair value of the revaluation are done on December 19, 2019, there are three options are given. 3 lakh 70, 3 lakh 30, 3 lakh 10. I mean 37 lakh, 33 lakh, 31 lakh. Of what? The plant and property and equipment. You are required to explain with reasons accounting treatment with journal entry. So, we have to explain with reasons by giving the journal entry. Fine. See my dear children, see my dear student, book value of property, plant, equipment is 35 lakhs. Revaluation में surplus 3 lakhs है. अब आपने क्या दिए? A point. क्या दिए A point में? 37 lakh. If property, plant and equipment is 37 lakh. Now what happened? Property, plant, equipment is asset, right? It was 35 lakh. Now it is 37 lakh. What happened? Assets increased by 2 lakhs. When assets increased, profits also increased by 2 lakhs. क्या करना अब? According to the Panchatareru, according to the 5 stars, when asset increased, it is to be debited. When profit increased, it is to be credited. This profit goes to where? The profit goes to revaluation account. Now, what is your journal entry? Property, plant and equipments, account debtor 2 lakh dash 2 revaluation account 2 lakhs. Narration being profit on revaluation of property, plant and equipment transferred. मालूम हुआ? When asset is increased by 2 lakh, according to the 5 star, debit the asset. When asset increases, it increases your profit also. Profit is to be credited. So, property, plant, equipment account debit to revaluation account. This is the answer for first point, my dear student. Shall I go for second point? If property, plant and equipment is how much? If it is 33 lakhs. How much it is? 33 lakhs. How much it is? 33 lakhs. Now tell me, what is your property, plant, equipment? 35 lakhs. अब कितना हो गया? 33 lakhs हो गया. क्या हुआ? Assets decreased by 2 lakhs. Simultaneously, profits decreased by 2 lakhs. Which profit? It is nothing but revaluation profit. We can call it as revaluation profit. When asset decreases, according to the 5-star credit, when profit decreases, it is to be debited. Profit decrease means debit because your income decreases. Now your entry will be what? Revaluation account debit to property, plant and equipment account. 2 lakh dash. Sir, how to write in exam? My dear student, you have to write like this only. You have to write with the heading, you have to give the explanation, then you have to give the journal entry. This is what the reason is, being decrease in the value of asset adjusted to revaluation account. Are you getting my word? Decrease in the value of asset adjusted to revaluation account. Hua? What about in C point? In C point, if it is 31 lakh, what it is? 31 lakh. If property, plant and equipment is, if property, plant and equipment is 31 lakh. What happened? Assets decreased by how much? See, your assets are 35 lakhs. Now it is 31 lakh. So your assets decreased by 4 lakh. Fine. Revaluation profit means surplus. How much revaluation profit? 3 lakh. Profit 3 lakhs hai. But loss कितना हुआ? Asset decrease कितना हुआ? 4 lakhs हुआ. So revaluation profit decreased by complete 3 lakhs, extra loss 1 lakh. Are you understanding my word? Asset decreased by 4 lakh, revaluation profit 3 lakh था, 3 lakh complete decrease हुआ, वो होने के बाद additional loss भी हुआ because asset decreased by how much? 4 lakh. Asset decreased by how much? 4 lakh. Revaluation में profit कितना है? 3 lakh है. और कितना बैलेंस हुआ? 1 lakh हुआ. This 1 lakh is your extra loss, my dear student. This extra loss is adjusted to your P&L account. Now क्या करना? Asset decreased, it is to be credited according to your 5 stars. Revaluation profit. Revaluation profit decreased. Profit decreased means इसको debit करना. Extra loss हुआ, loss को भी debit करना. This loss goes to profit and loss account. The called adjustment account. क्या लिखना अब? Revaluation account debit. कितना है उधर? 3 lakh. Profit and loss adjustment account debit 1 lakh dash to property, plant and equipment account 4 lakh. Being decrease in the value of property, plant and equipment is adjusted. Okay. See, my dear student, this is how we have to solve the solution for this particular problem. Did you understood? It is increased, it is 37 lakh means increased by 2 lakh. So your revaluation profit also increased. If it is 33 lakh, your asset decreased by 2 lakh. So your revaluation profit is also decreased by 2 lakh. But in case of 31 lakh, your asset is decreased by 4 lakh. बट रिवैल्यूएशन में 3 लाख है और बैलेंस कितना हुआ? 1 लाख हुआ. वो 1 लाख एडिशनल लॉस होता. दैट लॉस इज एडजस्टेड टू योर प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस एडजस्टमेंट अकाउंट. आई होप यू गॉट इट, माय डियर स्टूडेंट्स, राइट? लेट मी मूव ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. व्हाट हैपेंड हियर? Very simple question. It is all extra questions. I solved around 4 to 5 problems are there. I explain all the 4-5 problems in single video. A machinery costing 6 lakh depreciated on straight line basis. What do you mean by straight line basis? It is nothing but original cost method. Assuming 10 years working life. Oh, let me write a solution. Now, let me write a solution along with the reading. Cost of machine. How much cost of machine? 6 lakh. Life is 10 years. Please, my dear students, carefully observe this solution, 10 years. And nil residual value. What is that? Nil residual value. Nil residual value means scrap value is 0. Scrap value is 0. Let me write. Scrap value is equals to 0. Hua. Then see what happened. After 3 years, scrap value is nil after 3 years. After how many years? After 3 years. Scrap value is 0 after 3 years. Now what to do? We have to calculate depreciation for 3 years. How to calculate the depreciation? Very simple. When the rate is not given, you know very well, cost minus scrap by life. For how many years? Into 3 years. Now, depreciation. What is the cost? 6 lakh. Life means scrap is 0. Life is how many years? 10 years. We want depreciation for how many years? 3 years. 6 lakh minus 0 by 10 means 60,000 into 3 means 1,80,000. This is the depreciation for how many years? My dear children, this is the depreciation. This is the depreciation for how many years? This is the depreciation for 3 years. Fine. See what happened in the next one. The estimated remaining useful life after third year is 5 years. After third year, the remaining life is reassessed. Reassessed life is 5 years. Now let me write. Note. Reassessed. ASSESSED. Reassessed life is how many years? 5 years. Reassessed life is how many years? Reassessed life is, my dear student, reassessed life is 5 years. Now what to do? Calculate depreciation for the 4th year. Depreciation for the 4th year means depreciation for the next year. Now we have to work out a depreciation for the 4th year. Now, see my dear student, cost is 6 lakh. 3 years depreciation is 1,80,000. After 3 years, life is reassessed as 5 years. Now we have to work out a depreciation for 5th year. How to work out the depreciation for the 5th year? Now, value of machinery is out of 6 lakh, subtract 1,80,000. It comes to rupees 4,20,000. Now, reassessed life is 5 years. So, depreciation in next year is equals to, very simple, take 4,20,000 divided by 5 years. How much we are getting? It is 84,000. This is what the depreciation in the next year is. My dear students, did you understood? Take the cost, life, scrap. After 3 years, we have to work out the depreciation for 3 years by applying the formula. For 3 years, depreciation is 1,20,000. After this, reassessed life is how many years? 5 years. In such case, value of the machinery after 3 years is 4,20,000. Reassessed life is 5 years. Then the depreciation is 4,20,000 by 5. That will gives you 84,000. Malumua. Similarly, let me move on to the next one, my dear student. What happened here? Problem number 3. Shall I? See here what happened. A machinery costing 20 lakh depreciated on straight line basis. What do you mean by straight line basis? A OCM. Okay, fine. You get ready with the format, that is cost of machinery. How much cost of machinery? 20 lakhs. Fine. Life assessed 10 years. How much life? 10 years. बाद में nil salvage value. What do you mean by nil salvage value? Scrap value is 0. For 4 years, how many years? Scrap value is 0 for 4 years. When they mentioned for 4 years, we have to calculate depreciation. Cost minus scrap by life into 4 years. Now, what is the cost? 20 lakhs. What is the scrap? 0. Life is what? 10 into 4. It comes to rupees 8 lakhs. क्या हुआ इसका आंसर? Please remember, what is the answer for this, my dear student? The answer for this is 8 lakh. 8 lakh is what? Depreciation. Then later what he said? At the end of the 4th year, machinery was revalued upward by 80,000. क्या हुआ? Machinery upward by 80,000. Remaining useful life is reassessed 8 years. Now, what to do? Let me write one hints. Machinery upward by 80,000. Full stop. Life is 8 years. Okay. Now I have to work out the value of machinery. कैसे वर्कआउट करना? 20 lakhs में 8 lakhs माइनस करना. 20 lakhs minus 8 lakhs. It comes to 12 lakhs. Okay. Now, plus upward. क्या हुआ? Upward. Upward means add 80,000. Now it is how much? 12 lakh 80,000. Did you understood? 20 lakhs में 8 lakhs माइनस करना, माइनस किया तो कितना आता आपको? 12 lakhs आया. अपवर्ड हुआ 80,000 ऐड करना. Now the reassessed life is what? 8 years. Life is how much? 8 years. Now, what to do? What we have to calculate? We have to calculate what, my dear student? At the end of 4th year. Calculate depreciation for the 5th year. 5th year means it is nothing but next year. 4 years तक आपने depreciation किए. Now you have to calculate for the 5th year. Shall we? Now. Depreciation for next year is equals to, कैसे करना? Take 12,80,000 divided by 8 years. 12,80,000 divided by 8 years. 12,80,000 divided by 8 years, it comes how much? 1,60,000. Got it? Similarly, we will go for next problem. See what happened in the problem number 4. Shall I? See here. A machine costing 12 lakh depreciated on SLM. SLM means OCM method. 10 years working life. Zero salvage value means what? Scrap is zero. Let me write cost of machinery 12 lakh. Life is 10 years. Scrap is 0. For what? Scrap is 0 for what? 0 value for 3 years. How many years? For 3 years. Scrap value is 0 for 3 years. Now what we have to do? We have to calculate depreciation cost minus scrap by life into 3 years. What is the cost? 12 lakh, scrap 0, life is 10 into 3 years. It comes how much? It comes to rupees 1 lakh 20 into 3, it comes to rupees 3 lakh 60,000. That is depreciation for what? 3 years. बाद में क्या हुआ देखिए ना इधर क्या बोल रहे हैं उन्हें क्वेश्चन में. See here what happened. At the end of third year, machinery was revalued upward by 60,000. कितना upward हुआ? 60,000. Upward बोले तो machinery को add करना. And remaining useful life reassessed 9 years. Life कितना हुआ? 9 years हुआ. Now let me write note. What note? Machinery upward by 60,000. Full stop. Life कितना आया अब? 9 years आया. Shall we move on to the answer? What to do? We have to work out value of machinery. How to work out value of machinery? 12 lakhs में depreciation minus करना. 3 lakh 60,000 माइनस करना. किया तो कितना आता अब? 8 lakh 40,000 आया. ये क्या हुआ? अपवर्ड हुआ. अपवर्ड मतलब प्लस. हाउ मच अपवर्ड? अपवर्ड 60,000. Now it is how much? 9 lakh. Now the life is how much? 9 years. Now what to do? We have to calculate depreciation for the 4th year. 4th year means after 3rd, 4th year means next year. So let us write depreciation for next year. Very simple. You have to take how much? You have to take this 9 lakh and 9 years. So let us write 9 lakhs by 9 years. It comes to rupees 1 lakh. So easy hai na my dear student. Please you have to solve these problems in your notes. Make a note of it. And again repeatedly I am telling you my dear student, if you didn't find the question, I am sending the question paper, question in a description box. Please you go through it. Okay. Shall we move on to the next one? See what happened in the next one. A plant, what? What happened? What happened for the next one? 9 lakh हुआ. There is one more question my dear student. I don't know what happened to that particular question. Let me see here. I think something is missing over here. Let me solve that problem in the next video, right? This completes this particular video. One more problem is there. I think that page has gone somewhere. I don't know where it is gone. Okay, I continue the next problem in the next video along with some other problems. Okay, Thank you. Please go through it. All these problems which are very, very easy. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care. Namaskar. All the best.